FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Hello, my name is David Cohn, and I'm a recovering reporter. So I only have about 4 minutes, which is shrinking, and I want to tell you a few things. One, why journalism is important. Two, what Spot Us is and what we're trying to pioneer. And the third is I'm going to pontificate very quickly about what the future of journalism is and why you are all a part of it, whether you like it or not. I'll give a quick disclaimer, which is I have not found a silver bullet. I think this is one of many answers, which if I have time, I'll get to in that, what is the future of journalism? So first, why is journalism important? I have a question. Who here is passionate about something, anything? Right. Okay. Maybe I had the in my favor on that one. But what I love about journalism is that it's about finding passion in what other people are passionate about. We want to know what makes you passionate. We want to know what are the forces that hinder you from achieving your goals. We want to know what are the corrupt forces. We want to know what are the forces that are empowering you. And we want to do that by educating the public about those things as well. Democracy, it's not just an aggregation of informed votes. It's an aggregation of informed actions. The key word for me is that those votes and those actions are informed, and that's the role that journalism plays. So we'll take a given the demise of newspapers, right? One solution, one of many possible solutions, is what I call community-funded reporting, which is the act of distributing the cost of hiring a reporter across a lot of different people, which is what we do at Spot Us, which is at the URL www.spot.us. And what we do is we find 50 people or 100 people who will donate $10 or $20. And with that, we can hire an investigative journalist to investigate the San Francisco city budget. In fact, we found out that the city supervisors were skirting the law in one of our investigations. Or environmental degradation in the Oakland ports. In fact, just today we launched a pitch which is in collaboration with KALW 91.7, where we're going to be investigating the Alameda courts and also what will happen to the 17,000 prisoners that are going to be released throughout California on early parole, specifically what's going to happen to them in Oakland as they search for jobs. And I'm really excited to say that we received a matching grant. So if we can find, say, 50 people to give $20 each and raise $1,000 or so, we'll get another $1,000 from a foundation. So these are all the different things that people are passionate about, and some of the things that we try and do. Right now, we're an experiment just here in the Bay Area, but we're actually getting ready to launch in San Francisco. I think that we need to figure out how this looks at the national level, but also at the local level, because democracy also happens at a local level. And again, democracy is the aggregation of informed votes and informed actions. So I want to quickly pontificate in the last minute about the future of journalism, although I'll say this, anybody that tells you they know exactly what's going to happen is lying to you. Journalism is in a state of crisis, and the Japanese word for crisis is actually a combination of two words. It's opportunity and danger. So there is danger, but there's also opportunity. Journalism needs 10,000 startups. I'm not going to come here and tell you that Spot Us is the answer and you have to join Spot Us because we figured it out, although I do encourage you to join Spot Us and help fund some journalism. But we need 10,000 startups. Of those, 8,000 may fail. 1,900 may teeter for a couple years, and maybe 100 will come out as the digital equivalent of the New York Times. And the New York Times is part of it. They're experimenting too. Spot Us might be one of those failures, but it will fail informatively. Because and I think that's the key. On the web right now is this stage of experimentation, and if we can all fail informatively, if I can go down and put up a big skull and crossbones and say, don't go this way, here's why, then at least I'll feel there is a success. I won't tell you what journalism will look like of those 10,000. I'm not sure which one will succeed, although I hope it is Spot Us. But I'll say this, I do believe it will be collaborative, and I do believe that anyone will be able to participate, but that nonprofits should participate. Anyone can participate. Nonprofits should participate. There's a normative claim there. You guys can take ownership of this. So in my parting words, find something in the media. Take ownership of it. Whether it's getting involved in Spot Us and finding a nice home for a journalist to investigate something that you're passionate about, or finding another startup that is trying to be part of the solution, that is something that nonprofits, civic organizations are going to be a part of. Because as the business model has collapsed, it's going to be a grassroots effort, and it's going to be lots of people trying lots of different things to figure out the media space. So it's really a little bit of all of us, and nonprofit organizations, civic organizations have to find something in the media to support, to take ownership of this themselves. Thank you very much.